About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Grant Holmes. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Just about ready to roll. Here's Trey Turner. Out towards right center field. Acuna brings it in with a nice running grab. One pitch and one out. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Here's a high chopper and foul ball. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. That's off the inside corner. And now 3-1. Fastball for a strike. On the ground, Albies on to first. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Two down, bases empty. So here is Bryce Harper.
Here we go, Grant. Let's go, Grant.
That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Not close with that one. Ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The next pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him. That ends the frame. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Andrew Painter. What's the scouting report on him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Tonight, right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's in there. 0-2.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
That misses. And that is ball one. Got him looking. Acuna didn't like the call.
Batting second, catcher.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Zingy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. On a bounce right side. Harper takes it to the bag. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Shortstop, Matt Olson.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Olson next up for the Braves.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. That one almost got him. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Sit down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. That one in there across the letters.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Got him swinging.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision. You don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Albies over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. This is Bryson Stott, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player.
Let's go, Grant. Come on, Grant. Up.
Two down, nobody on, and now 2-1. Just missed. Second inning here, no score. Oh, great stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Now
off
in for the Braves. Ozzie
second
Albies.
baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ball. Strike. Woo.
Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at-bat.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ground ball right side. Harper takes it himself and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Nope. That's away.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2. Swings through it for the K. That K is his third of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Smith at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting seventh, designated hitter.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. All set for the start of the inning. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
That's out the corner.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Fielder, Justin Crawford.
Oh, 1 down.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Late with the swing there.
That's a ball.
The 2-2 now. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Ow. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Garrett Stubbs will hit next. This one in the air center field. White should have this one. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. Back at Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a ground ball. Harper steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Center fielder, Eli White.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Close one doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Braves.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna. His first at bat was a strikeout.
No, that's high.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And that clips the inside corner.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball.
White stands at first with one out. Next one misses. Ball 3. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back safely. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Out to center. Crawford on the move. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Atlanta, out of the 4th, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's in there. 0-2 now.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Goes down looking.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Schwarber wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. 3-0 down. And a foul ball. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Harper stands in now and watches strike one. Two down, nobody on.
That's the ball. Ball.
2-1 the
Outside.
count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one, because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That's outside. Ball 3. And a payoff pitch. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. On the ground at first, but it kicks foul. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first 2 pitches perfectly.
Stays alive.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
The 1-2. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
That one misses. Ball 1. In the air, out towards right center. Crawford on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. close, but call the ball. And it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. He crushes that one to center field. And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one back there. And in one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. So runner at second, 2 down. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Fouled off down the right side. Two outs and one in scoring position. In the air, right field, Garcia under it. And the inning is over. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. We go to the top of the 5th. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Brandon.
At this point, they'll take base runners any way they can get them, then hope it turns into something more, but this might end up being one of those games to forget.
The Phils hitless so far in the game. Marsh, in his 5th season, 28 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. One down, Phillies down a run. This one in the air, center field. White under it. Takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman Bryson Stott.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Let's go, Grant. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Quick move to first. Stop. Dives back in safely. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yastrzemski moving under this one. And that'll do it. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. Misses inside, and that's ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Nolan Hoffman, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. McFarland also getting ready. And the 1-0. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Fastball for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. That one found hard the other way. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone. A 2-run homer, and they add on. It's 3-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andrew Painter is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Nolan Hoffman gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, left field, down the line, and it hooks just foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Fall off foul. Oh and 2 now. This one chopped up the middle. Stop. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Up next for the Braves, catcher Drake Baldwin.
That one's upstairs, ball one. The 1-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Braves, the
Here is Matt Olson.
Olson.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man at first, one away. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Baldwin, the base runner at first with one out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses, and that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping.
Boom. Over to stop for one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 3-0. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Tyler Kinley. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Here we go, Tyler. Strike, woo!
The 0-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. On the ground to the left. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Here's the Phillies catcher, Garrett Stubbs. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Just missed. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
No, that's a ball. That's the ball.
The count 2-1. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Tap foul at the plate.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's in there. That is strike 2. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Yoel Payams, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Lee, the lefty, warming up as well. Right through there, got him. That's out number 3. One left for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Back at Truist Park, now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
And downstairs. The 1-0. On the ground to first. Harper takes it to the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Austin Riley.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Braves.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Nolan Hoffman departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Alex
Philadelphia,
McFarland gets handed the rock out of the pen. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Dom Smith stands in. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And there's the strike. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. Out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. But they lead at 3-0.
Now pitching.
So a lefty out of the pen, Dylan Lee.
52.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading off for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce Harper.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
The Philadelphia right fielder Adolis Garcia.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The Phillies trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Struck him out swinging. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Marsh at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Two down, nobody on. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They trail it here 3-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now it's the Braves DH, Mauricio Dubon. On the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Whips it to first. Awesome play there.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. A sliding stop over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Eli White. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And that's down and away.
That's the ball.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. Just missed. Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck for Atlanta. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. High fly ball, right field. Garcia on his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in. So they go quietly there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies nothing. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
Yoel
Braves.
Payamps
Number
comes on now.
34.
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman Bryson Stott.
Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Robert Suarez, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Payamps, a 6'3" righty, 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Line drive, speared at first. Smith takes it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Third baseman Alex Bones.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Fouled off left side. And they'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
2 down, base is empty. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And that one is off the wall into second, and he's got a double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Way inside. Struck him out looking. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies nothing. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Back
Philadelphia.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Orion Kirkering.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 in this one.
Acuna Jr.
Foul ball there. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
That one outside. Ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. This ball's chopped on the ground. Stott over to first in time. He's out.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Matt.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Robert Suarez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
And there's the strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Braves trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
One out man at first. Here is Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Here's your 1. Foul ball. This one in the air center field. White has a beat on it. He makes the grab.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
That's the ball.
Turner off of first with 2 away.
Oh.
They're down to their final strike. And that one is inside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.